enter, and then go down, and now your plot 1 is turned back on again. It's like a light switch. You can go up and turn it off and on. And the numbers are still in my table. The numbers are there, and plot 1 is all set to do L1 and L2, but I just have it turned off right now, which is a good thing sometimes because you might forget that you have numbers in L1 and L2, and then you go to graph something, and if some of the numbers in L2 get deleted but not L1, it'll give you an error because it can't plot them. So often when you have some weird thing going on, make sure all your stat plots are turned off, okay? All right, so Y1, it was 3.41x. Okay, the x variable is next to the alpha key. It says x, t, theta, and n. Those are 4 different types of variables. So that's your variable key. So you're going to hit x. And then it was plus 65. So remember, I got that from my, if I go second quit, that takes me back to that screen where I told it to calculate the line of best fit. If I go to y equals, it takes me to where my equations are, and I typed it in there. Does that make sense? So if I hit graph, what's it going to do? It's going to do the points and the line through them. So if I've done it right, my line should go through most of my points.
That is insane.
Yeah. Awesome. Hashtag math is easy. So what it'll look like on a quiz or test, I will say, find the line of best fit for the following points. And then you will just write y equals 3.41x plus 65. Now you should graph all that to make sure you're doing it right, but that's going to be the answer. Y equals 3.41x plus 65. Then I'll usually say, using the regression model, which is the equation you just made. The model is the math thing that's used, so that's the equation, okay? What is the expected distance a ball will travel when the bat speed is 58 miles per hour? So if the bat speed is 58, is that your x or your y? That is your x. So here's another handy trick, okay? You could do 3.41 times 58 plus 65 and hit enter, right? 262.78. So that's how far it should go. That's the distance. Or, watch this. Second table, okay? So graph is when you have the picture there.
First table.
Second table is your graph button, and it takes you to X, Y. These are the X's, these are the Y's.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Now wait, it gets better. Second table set is your window button. Okay? Window is what adjusts the window that you see. Second table set adjusts the table.
Or set.
It's the window button. Second table set. Okay? So that should take you here. We don't want to start at 0. We want to know the value for 58. So type in 58. Delta table, let's make it 2. That means the table is going to go 58, 60, 62. Second table. There's my value for 58. I didn't have to actually type it in. So here's a handy thing.
Wait, what did you put for the TV one?
2. I did 2. So second table set. That's delta table. That little triangle is delta. It means change in. TBL stands for table. So that's delta table, which means change in table. So my X's go from 58 to 60 to 62.
And then what do you hit to make it like change?
Second table.
No, but like if you go back there.
Oh, y equals. Y equals is what your equation is. And then second table shows you the values.
Yeah, but how did you get to the, like
How did I
got
get
the answer?
second table? The graph button. Second table takes you there.
Oh.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Now let me show you something handy. Okay, let's go to y equals. Now see how that equal sign is turned on? It's highlighted. Let's say I don't want to delete that equation, but I want to not have it turned on right now. So go up to where it's highlighted and hit enter, and then that'll turn it off. So if I hit graph, now it doesn't graph that line. But I don't have to like delete it. It's still there. It's just turned off. Okay? So let's say I want 5x squared minus 0.038x plus 215.7. Now, if you needed to find out, let me go turn my plot off also. If you needed to find out the value, let's say you need to plug in negative, let's see, negative 0.057. Wouldn't it kind of be a pain to type in negative 0.057 to the equation 5x squared minus all that? Would you guys agree? Okay, so we're going to have our table do it for us. Second table set. 0.0, I can't remember what I said, 0.057, negative. I said negative 0.057. Okay, second table. The value of that is 215.72. You see what I mean? We'll do it over and over and over again and you'll remember it.
Oh,
yeah.
So y equals, and you just have your equation, 5x squared minus 0.038x plus 215.7. And then second table set, you type in whatever x value you want, and then second table gives you that value.
Mine did not get that.
215.72.
I got
Let's try a different one. Let's do one with less decimals in it. So let's do 10x squared minus 25x plus 13. 10x squared minus 25x plus 13. And let's say we want to plug in 5/3. Okay, so second quit. Let's say I want to type in 5/3.
What was the equation?
10x squared minus 25x plus 13. Okay, so you go second table set. I want to start at 5/3. Second table, negative 0.8889. Okay, so that's why if you need to plug values into like several different values into one equation, it's way easier to put it in here and then go to the table function.